This time I've changed up the format completely. We're gonna start with the easy ones and end with the hard ones. I've also added one more rule. In games where you're allowed to pause the video, the word pause will be on the screen. If it's not there, it means you can't pause the video. In the harder games, there's probably gonna be multiple options that work. I want you to pick the best option, not one that works the best. If you don't agree, let me know. On the pauses, you can also rewind the replay. With your teammate dead, who should be your first target here? Taking out tanks is gonna be your first priority. Therefore, you kill a Progetto.
Hello there.
As you can see, you've got the enemy Stuk TD coming towards you. You don't have the HP at all to trade with him. How are you gonna avoid trading with him? When a tank is moving towards you with decent speed, if you shoot one of his tracks, he's gonna slide out towards that direction. This allows you to make a comeback. Yes, you could know if he had a rip breaker or not, but at least it gives you a chance. With all your allies dead, you're now in a 1v6. Who are you gonna kill first to have higher chances at winning this game? A blessing was bestowed upon you. But now, how do you maximize this? How do you win this one-on-one against a Scorpion? With the Scorpion's reload time of around 10 seconds, you have enough time to close in on him and start circling. His rotation speed is dog shit. This allows you to comfortably circle him, even without tracking him. And yes, this player isn't that good. He shouldn't have come towards you. He did though, so in this case you didn't have to track him. If you pick tracking to circle him, it's also good. Kill the Judas before he shoots you again. How would you do that? For those who didn't get it, you had to ram him. As you might notice, you've seen this game before. This is the one where you killed the Progetto. Now it's different. You're in a 1v1 against that E5. How are you gonna win this? In Onslaught, if you cap these little circles, you get airstrikes. With the EBR speed, you get the chance to get ahead of the E5 and cap multiple of these airstrikes. And in this way, you're able to defeat him pretty easy. Your ally 257 is surrounded by tanks. Objective winning. With the information you have, what are you gonna do here? Killing the Borazk now is correct. Yes, the SD ammo could be there, but if you don't go now and kill the Borazk, it's only a few more seconds until the object dies and you get shit on. You've got a 3-shot conceiver in the cap, and you got an STRV over there. What is the plan of action here? Going for the conceiver first is a mistake. It's very predictable, and the STRV will flank you. It will be a 2v1. If you kill the STRV first, it's a fair 1v1 after. Also, the STRV might be confused as to where you are, since it's not as predictable. He was expecting you to go towards the cap. This gives you a completely free kill. There's multiple things you could do here. I'm not gonna list them, because you have to think of them on your own. Now, what would you do here? You're allowed to rewind the replay. If you look good at the beginning, you can see the type going in with almost full HP. Therefore, it's important to kill the 703 first and not stay down. If you stayed down, you would have ended up in a crossfire between the type and the 703. If not, the type would probably have still been a very big problem. You got one veto, so if there's one of these games where you think you actually got it right, but it was just not clear, you can skip that one. If you only managed to get the first one correct, you've got like 5 WN8, take it or leave it. If you managed to get the second and the third one correct, but you failed the fourth one, this is probably where you are. If the last one you got is the fourth one, you're probably around here, just about an average player. If you got the fifth one correct but failed the sixth one, you're probably on the low side of this. If you got the sixth one correct but failed the seventh one, you're on the high side of this. If 7 is where you ended up, this is where you are right now. If you got it all up to the 8th one, you're pretty good. This is where you are. If you got them all 9 correct without failing a single one, you're pretty damn good at the game. You are here and of course beyond.